Now we can use the same thing but with local coordinates. Okay, imagine that we use we want to define we get some project from the architect, for example, and normally they define or they drawing in local system coordinate. In this case, I'm going to use, for example, one project to about 1/10 that we are going to install in this area. Okay, in this area we are going to install that tent. Okay, so the architect used this local system coordinate, and we are going to calculate the parameter to our local system, our global system coordinate. So in this case, xref, okay, I'm going to attach the file. Okay, this is the same file of our project in the global system coordinate, and now I'm going to calculate the difference between both system coordinate. So I'm going to calculate, for example, I'm going to use the middle of the pillar to make a matching between both of system coordinate. So MDT point convert drawing from object. Okay, I'm going to select the option of the block, this block. Okay, now I'm going to create a 1 point for each pillar. Okay, I'm going to use the name of this layer. Okay, I'm going to select the layer, this layer. Okay, okay, and okay, and here is all the points are created from each block. Okay, now I'm going to save all the points in one file. Point, export point. Okay, all the point. Okay, okay. I'm going to set here in this file. Replace. Yes, I'm going to replace. And here is. This is the local system, the local coordinate system. And now I'm going to the global coordinate to calculate the different parameters. For example, MDT8, coordinate system, local system. I'm going to create a new coordinate, a new local coordinate transformation. In this case, 2D transformation, and this is the transformation that I'm going to use. Okay. By points, okay, and here is. Now I'm going to say where is the source file. That is the file that I create right now. Pilot project, open, and that is the list of the point of each pillar. Now we can use a target file, but we don't have it, so we are going to select graphically each one by one. For example, we are going to use the pillar number 1. I'm going to edit. I'm going to select the match graphically. The number 1 is here. Okay, this is the pillar number 1, and here is the pillar number 1. The matching each point. Okay, now I'm going to repeat, for example, to the last point. Edit. Going to edit, and the 48 pillar is this. Sorry, is this. Okay, and here is. Here, okay, okay, and here is the. If we can check that all the parameters. In this case, we don't have any residual. We can check, for example, we are going to use the point number 3. Edit. I'm going to select point number 3, 23. For example, 23 is here. 23 is here. But in this case, I'm not going to use the exactly point. I'm going to make some wrong. Okay. For example, I'm going to click here. This is not the same. Okay. And now appears some residual depending of the bad position of our point 23. Okay. So we are going to don't use this point to calculate, and we are going to save the transformation. Save as transformation local to global. Okay, this is the direction of the transformation. Okay, save. Okay, transformation is created. Okay, and we don't have it. We have it. Okay, okay, and now what we can do with this? If we define something, our architects define something in this file, for example, okay, one circle here, one circle here, okay. We are going to, for example, here we are going to convert directly the original transform drawing. Okay, we are going to select the transformation. In fact, you realize we have the inverse transformation. I said I calculate before, and we are going to select by layer. For example, I'm going to transfer this element, this entity, to the new one system coordinate. Okay, to entity converted. Okay, some extension, and here is our entity that I'm going to copy and go to traverse and edit and paste to calculate, and we have in the new system one, and in the other way around is the same. So you can check, it's very easy to work with MDT.